It's time to make something happen, where a local conversation makes a global impact. Executive producer, Altogether Marketing LLC. Producer, Audrey M. Wiggins. This is a Mason Wiggins Media Group production. Well, good morning, or afternoon, or evening. It's Audrey Wiggins, and welcome to another webisode of MakeSomethingHappen.TV. We're excited today to have 4 guests in the room. We're hailing from a company called Care Beyond. So we're going to learn more about that and the benefits and what it can do for you. So we're going to welcome, we have Keith, we have Brenda, we have Coach Smiley, we have Tim Taylor, who is actually the president of Care Beyond. So they're going to take us on a journey of health and wellness and also ways to take care of ourselves economically. So without further ado, we're going to introduce everyone. We're going to let's pull in Keith first. I've known Keith Davis for, oh my gosh, going on probably 9 years, or 19 years, 9 years when we started in another company together. We've remained friends all that time. I'm in Ohio, he's out in Oakland, California. Keith, go ahead, take it away.
Yes, thank you, Audrey, for the kind introduction. Audrey, really, she's the one that needs all the fanfare. Look at the studio. Audrey, I met Audrey, it's in 2010. And Audrey's from Cleveland, the same place I'm from. And I'm an entrepreneur. And being an entrepreneur, being able to look at different ideas and ways to make residual income, and also learn about health and wellness. I'm all about anti-aging. I'll be 65 years old in October, and I can truly say I'm going backwards instead of forwards. And Care Beyond is definitely going to help me continue to either go backwards and be younger, or stay the same, where as I get older, I'll look like Coach Smiles over there, and he'll tell his story. So again, thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Tim, Miss Gauntlet, and Coach, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Keith. That was awesome. Brenda Gauntlet.
I'm just delighted to be on the show today. I'm actually an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for over 35 years, working from home. Just excited to be part of a company for health, because so many people are concerned today about their health and wellness. I'm also a minister at In Christ New Hope Ministry. So I'm delighted, and I just am honored to be on your show today. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. We're going to skip on over to Coach Smile.
Coach Smile, and my bio is real simple. I have been an entrepreneur since 1969, and I enjoy business. I came out of retirement to do Care Beyond because I know that the effects of the product and the environment would help people, both spiritually, health-wise, and financially. And it's an honor to be on your show. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. Now, we're saving the best for last. We're going to bring in the president of Care Beyond, Mr. Tim Taylor.
Okay, well, thanks, Audrey. I appreciate coming on here. And, I don't know about my story, but looking at these folks that are up here doing wellness products, I want to do what they're doing. Keith and Coach and Brenda, you all look awesome. Audrey, you look great as well. I'm the president of Care Beyond, and we specialize in natural health products that were developed by health practitioners for their patients, not necessarily for sale, but they were actually designed to help people with their actual health issues when they'd come in to see their doctor. And the response that we got was just so fantastic, we decided to take it out worldwide. And my background has been basically in investing in and structuring different nutritional companies and networking companies all around the world. I've been at it for about 30 years, and it's an honor to be on your show.
Awesome. Thank you. It's an honor to have you here. I really appreciate it. So I look forward to really delving in and finding out more about what you guys have to offer there from Care Beyond. Okay, Care Beyond. You're a health and wellness company, hailing from the science of health and wellness with nutraceuticals. How today can people, what are the great benefits of someone either with COVID-19, the coronavirus, or not having it, to keep ourselves in a good state of homeostasis? I'm going to start with you, Tim.
Thank you very much, Audrey. you know what, we've discovered a lot. We were some of the earliest people that were tracking COVID-19 back in the very first part of January, when we started getting wind of it that was coming in before the WHO determined what was really on. So we had a little bit of a head start. Being health practitioners is our parent organization. One of the things that I found personally, and many of our doctors that are functional medicine experts agree with, is it all comes down to your immune system. I believe that there is an inordinate amount of focus that is put on vaccines or things in the future, and masks, and, you know, social distancing, and many of the different things. And I think they all have some value. But the reality is this, is your body, my body, coach's body, everybody's body is designed to heal itself. The challenge comes up is we have this God-given immune system, and our immune system is designed to thrive in this bacteria-laden world that we're in. So where we are right now, we're capable of dealing with just about any pathogen, any viral attack, anything that comes into it, provided that our systems are balanced, provided that our dietary intakes are right. A lot of times, a lot of doctors that I hear about coming on, whether it be Dr. Fauci or some of the others, they spend a lot of time on everything but preventative treatment. Right? It's, you know, it's basically putting a mask on, doing something, covering up, standing back, just, you know, get very little into nutrition. And where it really comes down to is when your body is balanced of proper vitamins, nutrients, minerals, and supplementation, when you're at the levels that you're designed to function at, everything goes great. You're capable of, your immune system is capable of fending off these things and recovering when it's infected. So in our case, we have very specific regimens of vitamins, nutrients, and supplements that we recommend to anybody under any type of a viral load, whether it's, you know, HIV, or whether it is the coronavirus, or whether it's a common cold or flu or anything else, both on how to avoid that, and or at least getting it to the point where it becomes, you know, debilitating to your health, and to actually you know, help eliminate it and remove it from your body once it actually does get infected, and has your body be able to overcome it with its typical antigens.
Awesome, thank you. So what type of products do you actually that you offer or recommend, or not to say recommend, just for now, just what products do you does the company offer?
Well, what we have is targeted compounds that were developed by health practitioners, that many of them use ancient natural remedies, but they're compounded with one of the most predominant new developments of the 21st century, and that's CBD. CBD is cannabidiol. It's, many of you know, it's derived from the cannabis plant.
Can you say that word again? Can you say that word again? I think we pronounce it cannabidiol, or, you know, different ways.
Yeah, cannabidiol. It's cannabidiol, and it's short term is CBD. You start to see it just about everywhere. I think
right.
Dr. Oz did a study not too long ago, and what he found is, of all the different CBDs that people were buying off the shelf, most of them were low quality. They were not what they claimed to be. Some of them were even infected with various different bacteria, salmonella and the like. And what that really comes down to is, you know, having quality of goods. And so one of the things that we do is all of our products are pharmaceutical grade. And it's not just CBD with all the huge benefits that has, but it's also dealing with different compounds that are added to it. For example, we have a product that is called probiotics. It uses 10 very well-refined strains of probiotic that helps balance your gut health. If your gut is out of balance, everything is going to go wrong. You can take all the vitamins that you want, and if your gut biome is deficient or damaged, it's just not going to work. Your vitamins are going to go right out the toilet. So number one thing that we deal with is gut health. So when we're taking those probiotics, infusing it with CBD that balances your endocannabinoid system, the response can be astounding. And we've got 6 other products that target different areas that are like that.
Okay, I'm going to do a little quick screen share here real quick, and we just kind of look at those products there on our screen here. Yeah, so I see your probiotics there. So different brands and for different items. You have some patches here. Can you tell us a little bit more about the patches?
Sure. Well, the patches are one of our products that delivers pure CBD, but it does it transdermally, With the patches, what's kind of interesting about that is when you ingest CBD, the molecular size, the particle structure of it typically is too big to pass through your tissue. So for example, if you put oil on your skin, tomorrow you're still going to have oil on your skin. It doesn't absorb. But we use it as a nano format that takes the particle size down to 100 billionths of a meter or less. So when we're using pure CBD with no fillers, no anything else, pharmaceutical grade, no THC, it doesn't get you high, and puts it at that nanoparticle size. Pardon me?
Now, say, remember that, people. This isn't about some recreational products here.
That's right. That's right. And what it's doing is it absorbs right through your tissue. It's practically like an X-ray. It has almost instant uptake, about 10 times the efficiency and absorbency of oils, balms, and gummies that you're getting. So you're getting top quality products delivered right through your system. And most importantly, as a lot of doctors will tell you, it bypasses your ingestion system of your liver pathway. So in other words, when it passes through your liver, it's metabolized out. Most of it is processed out. You're only getting 6 to 12% of regular CBD oil when you're ingesting it versus transdermally, the way we deliver it with the patches.
Okay. All right. And I know we had some testimonies we wanted to go for from Brenda or Coach Smile. So if you guys want to pop in there.
Well, thank you, Audrey. I'm so impressed with the product because, well, first of all, several years ago, my mom passed away. She had cancer. She was on morphine. And one thing I found about this product, based on the company's history, that it really was enhancing people's health when they were on their last days. Because if you think about it, when a person's in their last fourth stage of cancer, they can't engage in conversation with their family. And so because this product was assisting them, that's how the company got started. So when I looked at it, it really touched my heart because I had a personal experience with my mom who passed away. But for my personal testimony, I was having severe pains in my knees. And so I began taking the Thermomil in the patch when I first got started. And in a couple of days, Audrey, the pain was actually gone. So even today, even though I don't experience the pain, I still use the product every day just to enhance my health.
Okay, that's awesome. Coach Smiley. Coach Smile, I'm sorry, I'm not Smiley, Smile.
I'll answer to anything. No Jamaican.
Right, yeah.
I am very, very pleased. I'm in my mid-70s. And today I've done 7.5 miles. And
is that running or walking? What?
No,
running?
I don't run. Those are the other Jamaicans.
Oh, okay. The other family members.
This one walks. But
I'm still impressed.
few months ago, I went back to a 50th university reunion. 50 years after we graduated from university, and most of my friends were on crutches or pushing those things. And I got up the next morning, Saturday morning, and at that time I was doing 4 or 5 miles, and everybody was just wondering. Now I take everything in, I take what's called a Theramelt. The Theramelt is a tablet that goes under the tongue, and it cuts down on inflammation. It's a great, great product. Along with that, I take what's called the Vitality. And the Vitality, when I'm in church, I say it adds energy. When I'm talking to my friends, I go, buddy, if you've got any kind of sexual challenge,
Oh, God.
in them older years, it might be something you may need. My better half is 80, and we chase each other around all 9 rooms we have. So we're having a ball. Product is absolutely fantastic. And the patch I wear, I've now got a workout trainer. And before the problem or the challenge that we're having, this young man would work me. I say young because he's in his 40s. I said, when's the last time you had somebody 75 that you're training this hard? He said, I never had one. I said, well, slow down to keep me. But I use the patches on my legs because it prevented the clampness. So these products, and I'm seeing more and more people come out now and get involved. And from a financial point of view, it's also doing rather well. Thank you for asking.
Yes, absolutely. But tell me, before we go to Keith, can you give us a little bit, maybe some of the ingredients? Because people talk about supplements. We're always looking at, you know, how much B12 is in, or vitamin D, or C, or iron, or the different, you know, other kinds of, you know, vitamin structures that we find in, you know, in supplements.
Absolutely. I'll refer back to our president because he has all that in his head.
Right.
And,
Thank you. Thanks again, Coach Smile.
Hey, Coach, I was just listening. Most people at 75, the only way they're going 7 miles is in an ambulance. So good job. You're going the right track, my friend. You're going the right track. Now, each one of these products is, when you talk about ingredients, because they're all different formulations. For example, we've got a product that's called Tranquility. And Tranquility is using CBD, but it's infused with L-theanine. It's also infused with hydroxytryptophan and things that are just other natural supplements that are intended to help balance and bring in focus and clarity, nootropics that give you focus and relaxation without dulling you down, like some of the anti-anxiety meds and things out there.
And that's the Tranquility.
Example is going to be using, you know, andrographis, a very powerful but natural Indian Ayurvedic herb that's great for as an antiviral, help boost your immune system. But it's also balanced with black pepper, blueberry, tart cherry, other super antioxidants that are in there. So each one of our products have a complete balance. As I said, ancient natural remedies, things that the ancients have known of since dirt was invented,
Right.
that are very therapeutic for you, that science tends to poo-poo. They ignore it and because they can't patent it, right?
Correct.
And so what we've got is we're going back to those, and then we're taking it and infusing it with CBD. And I'm going to tell you, in 30 years, I've never seen anything like this. We've got people that couldn't walk that are walking. I'm not saying our products are intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or even prevent anything. Correct. All I'm telling you is by balancing those nutrient deficiencies, your body does amazing things, and people are seeing it, and it's drawing a lot of notoriety to us.
Right. So I just can't go out and get a bunch of blueberries and sprinkle a bunch of black pepper, even peppercorns, and hope to, you know, and black cherries, because I know that's been a you know, a hailed remedy for gout and some things. And I'm just speaking from a you know, a standpoint of, for people who may have those types of questions or objections, you know, why is it I can't just do that? Why do I need to take, you know, some type of supplement? I think that's
well, you know, you can, and all of those things are good dietary intake things that are much better than getting a burger and a burrito somewhere, right? So it's they're all steps in the right direction, but what we're taking is balanced, pharmaceutically developed, synergistic compounds that, for example, the top 5 things that people are dealing with: inflammation, we deal with Theramel. We've got low energy level and sex drive. We deal with vitality, stress and anxiety, PTSD. We deal with Tranquility. You know, with gut health, the number one thing is you know, it's the Hippocratic Oath. The Hippocrates said it best: all disease begins in the gut. If you can't deal with that, all the rest of it, your tart cherries are going right out the window. They're going right down the toilet, literally.
Right. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
So what we're doing is we're compound targeting the main things that people go to see their doctor about, right? And so the outcome is, when you go in to see it, the 6 categories that we've got something that's intended to support your body's ability to redeem itself from those problems that are causing those symptoms.
Okay, and they work synergistically, so we can, if we needed to, we can take all the products at once.
You could, yeah. There's nothing toxic. There's no side effects to any of our products that any of us are aware of, and the clinical studies on each of the ingredients are impressive. And you know, the anecdotal stories that you're going to hear when you talk to people that have been using our product. When I say
That's amazing. That's
it is
definitely amazing. And folks, you can find these products and more information at Healthy Solutions with an S .tips, TIPS, Healthy Solutions .tips to get more information and find out how you can connect with with Care Beyond, these awesome products to further your health or develop and make some changes. Thanks. Appreciate that, Tim. Keith Davis, you rounded us all up. What's going on?
Well, I can tell you about 2.5 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
I got a call from Miss Gauntlet. She got me on the Zoom with Coach Mile, and literally Coach, that's exactly what he is, and Miss Gauntlet, they're wonderful people, and they got me on a live call with the president, Tim Taylor. And the reason that I came on board, because it just made sense. I was with another health and wellness. I'm literally a health ambassador since 2010. I take my vitamin C, vitamin D, I take B12. I do all of the things I need to take with the anti-aging. I even do other vitamins and nutrients. My monthly expense, and I'll say this quite quietly, is probably over $450 to $500 a month before I was introduced to Care Beyond. And literally, I took over 20 to 25 tablets a day because I had to take this tablet, this tablet, this tablet, this tablet. But when I came to Care Beyond and the patches and taking one probiotic, one Theramilk, taking one Tranquility, and I need that every day, and I take it every day. And we'll be trying some of the other products. This right here, in a nutshell, cut my expenses. It cut my throat activity from swallowing pills all day.
Right.
And also made sense, dollars and cents in my pocket by saving money and by having the opportunity to share this package with everybody else. And one of the main things that I thank Tim for every day is his sample program. Because I had a philosophy. Why should someone go out and spend money on a bottle, but they do have a 30-day money back guarantee, no questions answered. But to get those individuals, they have a sample program, which is free. They just pay the shipping and they get to use these products. And guess what? They're going to come back because they already have the availability, the instant availability to come back in and buy again. Care Beyond, Tim Taylor and his organization, and my leadership here with Ms. Gauntlet and Coach Miles, I can close my eyes and walk. And those two have a significance because I have osteoporosis. I had to leave my company in 2008 because they wanted to do double knee replacement surgery on me. And also, I'm legally blind without corrective lenses. I just have contact lenses on. So I really say this product did a 365-degree connection to me, financially and physically and anti-aging. I want to thank everybody here on this call for giving me that opportunity so I can share it with other people. And I just want to thank you all for that.
Wow, that's fantastic. What a testimony there for sure with health and wellness products. So anybody else want to hone in there again while we're getting to our next speaker, Healthy Solutions.tips, Healthy Solutions.tip as in what? Pharmaceutical or not pharmaceutical, pharmaceutical grade tips, Healthy Solutions.tips here. So Brenda, tell us more about, that as far as, because this show is all about Care Beyond, the products, using them. So, pricing wise, if people want to go out and be ambassadors or, market these products, give us more information there.
Well, thank you, Audrey. And one thing about it, after starting taking the products, I was thinking about a lot of times we go to the store, you may go to Walmart or you go to the store to buy vitamins and it says buy one, get one free.
Mhm.
So I started thinking about that, and I said, buy one, get one free. Well, if you're getting it free, what kind of quality are you getting? So I look at it this way: the products are affordable because how much can you pay for good health? And why wait to be sick to feel good again? And so in my experience, I work with a lot of people, especially being in ministry where they have so many elements and, even just dealing with so many different, diseases, high blood pressure, diabetes, Alzheimer's. There's so much that's targeting our community now. And now coupled with COVID-19, I saw it as a vantage point to be able to empower people's health, because if you don't have your health, I don't think you have anything. And so that feels been a benefit. We have one doctor who's on our in our organization, and she came to me crying. I mean, she was actually in tears because she was in so much pain. And today I talked to her this morning, and she's so thankful because the pain is absolutely gone. So we're not saying this product is designed to heal, treat, or diagnose, but it helps us to enhance our health. And that's why I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be able to share health and wellness with people.
Absolutely. Again, Healthy Solutions .tips, TIPS, Healthy Solutions .tips. Now, Mr. Taylor, what
Yes.
is it? What is it about CBD that it enhances the other ingredients that are in the products, and how does that synergy work together? And aside from there, why should people join it?
Well, CBD actually, it all comes down to, in physiology. If many of you went to school and you remember your physiology and you talk about different body systems, you've got your endocrine system, your renal system, your cardiovascular system, and so forth. There's 10 major body systems, or at least there were up until the early 1900s when they discovered the 11th, which is called the endocannabinoid system. And what it is they didn't realize how prevalent it was up until the mid 1990s when a group of Israeli scientists actually mapped this system. And what it is it's made up of billions of little receptors that are on every cell throughout your body, primarily congregated around your brain and your gut, the two most important areas of your health. And what these receptors do is your body produces naturally cannabinoids. It's not about taking in cannabis or marijuana. Your body produces it. And without these cannabinoids, they modulate every other system in your body. So if something is out of whack, chances are your endocannabinoid system is coming out of whack. Now, remember my earlier comments, all disease begins in the gut. All disease also is many cases, well, I shouldn't say all disease, but most disease is dependent on or respondent to the amount of nutrients that you have or don't have in your system if you're deficient in something. So over the years, people's dietary intake, if you're not taking enough phytocannabinoids and green leafy vegetables, different things that have phytocannabinoids, your endocannabinoid system that's within you, your body doesn't produce enough anymore. So what they found is
Now we can't eat enough lettuce either.
Right.
Yeah,
So CBD is the most effective and potent form of phytocannabinoid that's not psychoactive. So you don't get high. You're not going to trigger a drug test, but you're getting all that phytocannabinoid benefit to replenish your system to get it back into balance. Now you might be able to limp along with a flat tire, but you're not going to run at full speed. Same thing when your endocannabinoid system is compromised. So by bringing it back with CBD, the response has been phenomenal. And when we infuse it with other herbal supplements, for example, if you are restoring your endocannabinoid system, getting into perfect harmony, and you still have a vitamin C deficiency, is it going to solve it? No, you have to restore the vitamin C deficiency. Likewise, other types of potassium deficiencies and so forth. So we balance those and the endocannabinoid system with these compounded products. As far as the business goes, where we're at is something that's really special. It's a special time. We're about a year and a half into the program. Our products are unlike anything that, Audrey, that you have ever seen before, that Coach has ever seen. He's been at it longer than me. And I know Brenda and Keith, we're all have been in the natural health. None of us have seen anything like these. The response that we're seeing is off the charts. We're helping people. I mean, it's when we're out literally saving lives in many cases by sharing something that most people just don't believe even exists. They think everything is going to be a Tylenol or a prescription that they get from their doctor. And I'm not going to knock doctors. What I am going to tell you is these products are life-changing for many people. It's like pouring water in the desert. Something's going to grow. And, you know, where we're at the timing with this, we're just opened up in 8 different countries. We're expanding rapidly. And this is simply about helping people. You help people, you get paid for life. They help others, you get paid on those people as well. It's a networking structure, free to join, deep discounts by buying and shopping and so forth. And you just help other people, you can get a residual program. And there's just nothing like these products. So the timing is really good.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Any last words? I mean, want to join in there again, healthysolutions.tips to get more information about Care Beyond, how you learn more about the products, learn more about the opportunity as well. Because during this time, you know, high stress, so we need the right products in our bodies, but also economically. So this is a great timing, great opportunity to learn more about Care Beyond. Again, healthysolutions.tips.
Well, I'd like to just share one thing about one of my associates who was in the service and had nerve pain, such excruciating nerve pain because he was injured when he was serving on country. And his pain was like a 10. So when he tried a Thermal and a patch overnight, his pain went down from a 10 to a 1. And from that time, he has not taken, from the first of the year, has not taken any more Tylenol. He was taking 5,000 milligrams of Tylenol every day that consequently had to pass through his liver. And so that in itself, it was just an amazing story. I just wanted to share that with you.
Okay, awesome, awesome.
Okay, thank you. One more amazing aspect of this, we have a product that's called Immunity, and that's being redone. But I'd like people to look at this as an immunity against poverty.
You said against pollen?
Against poverty.
Wow.
Okay. I was raised in the ghetto. Came up that way. But when you have an opportunity where you can join a business for naught, it makes a big difference. When you have an opportunity to get a $200 check or $137 check or a $500 check or $1,000 check, residual, assuming you are 65 and you can stay from your kitchen table and build a residual income. So assume that you're 65, you're $2,400 a month, big assumption, but let's go with the assumption. But what if you brought in an extra 500 or an extra 1,000? That would be a game changer. Fast forward to this current economic situation, and I say challenge, because many of us for years have lived paycheck to paycheck. Well, after missing 3 paychecks, you are in a whirl of hurt. So you need something to immune yourself from future pandemics. And this can do that. Great. This can do that, because what about the college student that has to pay? What about grandma that I said, like grandpa, needs some extra money? What about the car payment? What about the house payment? And this can immune your pocketbook from poverty. And
that's
we
awesome.
have a great opportunity.
Awesome. Again, awesome. Healthysolutions.tips. Thanks, Coach Smile. Well, Keith is over there smiling. He got his okay. I can see check marks all over screen here. Tim, Brenda, you seem to brought it on home for everybody. All right. So if that, then I guess we're coming to a close. Again, folks, please tune in to, this is for your benefit of yourself, healthysolutions.tips. And you had three great folks here today. You've got a newbie just in this particular business, not necessarily a newbie in network marketing or marketing and health and wellness. Keith Davis brought us together today. His coach, Coach Smile, and Brenda, who introduced the products to him, and the actual president of the company have come on to share with us, the benefits of CBD within the Care Beyond product line. And actually, let's let Tim close this out.
Okay. Well, hey, thank you, everybody. And I appreciate it. If you would get back and respond to the website that Audrey just gave you, that would get more information, get all of your questions answered. There's earnings calculator. There's plenty of videos. There's tools. We've got some great doctor seminars that are coming up that you'll be able to find information on those. We've got one that's coming up this week, actually. That is on stress, PTSD, and anxiety, and how you can get rid of those naturally. Bring your brain back into order and relax a little bit. So we're going to be covering that this week. But thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to meeting everybody out there.
Awesome. Once again, healthysolutions.tips. Thanks again to our group here from Care Beyond. And you go out and you make a difference in your community, but you know where it starts? It starts with you. So let's make it happen. MakeSomethingHappen.TV. Audrey is your host. We'll see you next time. To showcase on MakeSomethingHappen.TV or appear on any of our web shows, email studio@mwmg.tv. That's studio@mwmg.tv.